Alright, today we will learn how to create Google Forms. Click sign in onto your Gmail account. On the top right, choose Google Drive. From the Google Drive, click the new on the top left. Then choose the more option. From the more option, choose Google Forms. Google Forms, untitled Google Form. Click here to add title. Write down the subject name and the class for which you are preparing. In the descriptions, give the instructions, whatever instructions you want to give the instructions. It will automatically save all the changes you do into your drive. It's important, and you can mark it as a star. You want to save it to a folder, you can click here and give. You want to change the theme, you want it orange color, you can press this theme option and the color option. This is the preview how your form looks. Now this is very important, settings button. Click here first to make it a quiz so that you can assess it for your students. So I'm clicking on the settings button. In the general tab, if you want to collect email address, select this collect email address. In the presentation, show progress bar and shuffle question order so that each student gets different question. Show link to submit other response. I don't want students to respond again, so I have unchecked it. And in quizzes tab, very important, press this toggle on. It should be on to assign marks to the question. Release the grade immediately or later. I have pressed later. I don't want immediate response, and I don't want students to see these questions. So once you are done, press save on the top right. Now this is your form. Now the first question I'm going to ask is, so for first question, press this plus button to add a question. I don't want an MCQ type question, I want to ask name, so I will click short answer type question. I will write down what is your name, and required should be yes. And then again I am duplicating, I am copying this question by pressing this duplicate option. Now I am asking what is your roll number. Automatically it takes the response to number. And then again I am duplicating this question. See, when I duplicate, the required is always yes. I am now going to ask what is your mobile number, again in the number format. Now I want another question, so I click on plus. Now I want them a drop box, and I want to ask what is your, which is, enter your class and section. Or choose, because they have to choose, and I'm going to give them the options in this way. You can write down any number of options you want. You want to delete, you can press the cross button and you can remove it. In this way I can give the options. Section spellings, I will just rectify it. In this way you can ask the personal details for the student. Now I want to break it into another sections, so I will select add section. Now these are my separate questions. Here I am going to ask the question answers now. Alright, my first question is a MCQ type question. Required should be yes, and from these 3 dots select the shuffle option order. Now my first question is, which flower, red line means that there is a grammatical error, spelling error, you can rectify it. Now give the options. Now go to the answer key below the question. Choose the answer, it will be highlighted to green with the tick mark, and press 1. These answer is for the teacher, not for the students, and press done. So I have done required yes, shuffle option is ticked already, answer, it is 1 point question, and answer key has been selected. So this you have to do for all the questions. Now again I will create a duplicate copy of this question, and I'll just change the question and the answers. Now go to the answer key, remove the earlier option because it is a copy of the question, and select the new one and press done. You could see it is a 1 point, answer is selected, required is selected, and shuffle option is selected. Now for another type of question, again press plus. With this dots you can move the question up and down wherever you want to place it. Now my next question is of true and false. In the option 1 you can write down true, in the option 2 you can write down false. Now required should be on because this is not a copy, so I have to manually again do this in this question. Go to answer key, press the right answer and give it the points. So points done, required done, answer key done, and shuffle order done. You want another, you can again make a copy. Now you want to insert image. Now I am writing identify the animal. In the image I will insert the image. For image, click in front of the question that you have typed, click on this icon and choose the image. I will upload it in my desktop. From my desktop I have an image already saved on my computer. You can download from Google. Now this is a very big image. I will resize the image. I will make it small like this, and you can give the options. Is it a zebra? Is it a giraffe? Is it a elephant? Like this. And then again it is a new question. Required should be yes. Shuffle order. Go to the answer key, choose the right option and give it a point and press done. Now again a plus for a new question. Let it be a fill in the blank type question. We get dash from plants. The child has to choose, so it's a fill in the blank MCQ type question. Required should be yes. Shuffle option, answer key, press 1 point and choose the answer and press done. In this way you can create MCQs, true and false, fill in the blanks, you can insert image, and also you can choose the drop down options. So now you want to preview, press the preview button. This is how your form will look like. The child will fill in all the details and then press next. Let's fill in. Required is yes. Like maybe I'm writing Tina@123 Gmail. Then I will choose my class or section. I will write down a name. I will write down a mobile number. Then I will write down a roll number, press the next button. We get rubber from plants. Yes, true. Which part makes food for it? Write down leaves. Which flower has thorns on its stems? I'll write down rose. Identify the animal and medicines, and then I will press submit. And in this way my response has been recorded, and you can see the response there in your Google Drive in Google Forms. How you can check it, I'll show you. You can go to the back to your forms and you can see the responses. In this Excel sheet you will be able to see the response. The file is being created, the Excel sheet, and see, you can see the response and you can save this Excel file. I have scored 5 out of 5 because I have written 5 questions. So in this way Google Forms